How do internet, and welcome back for some more GeoSketchr. We are here today and we are going to be exploring and drawing abandoned places. If you're a big fan of creative art challenges, art making, sculpture, all sorts of wonderful things, there's lots of exciting developments coming along for the ArtisanBinks YouTube channel, so subscribe below so you don't miss out. But without further ado, let's jump in to abandoned places. This is another community-made map on GeoGuessr, made by Sin Vortex. So thank you very much for this abandoned places map. We're going to explore over 1,000 locations, so it could be anywhere in the world. Once again, we're going to make a challenge and we're going to roll a dice. We're going to have 6 minutes per round to draw and guess where we are in the world on Google Street View. So you will find below a link to this challenge just there. So let's go. 6 minutes around, 5 minutes remaining. Abandoned places. Pine forest, okay. Some sort of concrete bunker. Very interesting thing. Now this is screaming out to me as European. Perhaps some remnant of the Second World War we're looking at here. Or some piece of modern brutalist architecture. It can sometimes be hard to tell. Well, we're going to try and draw this thing. And to do that, we're going to start in pencil. Whatever it is, it is an interesting abandoned feature. I wonder what it was originally used for. So first things first, we've got a big crack coming up here. We've got to get that in. And then here we're coming across, and down, and back. Luckily, for the sake of making a sketch, we're looking at a relatively basic set of shapes here, which is nice. A little bit less challenging than some of the other things I've encountered along the way of geosketching. So this is back in the darkness here. And then this is coming down. It looks like we've got this coming up here. Which has obviously got some sort of window here. And this here is got a wall coming this way, and then we've got this big wall at the end here. Let's move that, let's pan across a little bit, and we've got this bit here coming back with a slight overhang, and this wall, can't quite tell, coming down, comes across and then down. And it looks like it could even be, it's kind of hard to tell, but it looks like it could be stepping down, spiraling round. But we can definitely see some sort of stepping down this way. So we'll just do that. And then we'll call that side prepared a bit better. This side we can come in and get a little bit of a better view. So this is obviously cutting into this. There's big steel coming across perhaps. It looks like it. Coming down like this. Coming across like this, and this is coming like this. There we go. That's not too bad. So you can see how from building up just some simple shapes, you can really start to get a feel for a place you're looking at. And over this side, how long have we got left? We've got 2 minutes remaining. Oh, crikey. Right, so let's quickly get this side drawn in a bit. And then we're going to move on. Try and guess where we are. And we'll see how close we can get. I'm thinking at the moment that we might be looking at Eastern Germany. Is where sprung to mind to me straight away. It's like an Eastern German Some sort of military installation, perhaps. Dating back to the Second World War. But we could as easily be Soviet. It could be Hungary. It could be anywhere really where there's abandoned things of this nature in forests, which is quite a wide net to cast. But I'm very happy with my initial little capturing of this. We've got a tree growing up here as well. We've got to get that in. This is another drawing where I would love a little bit of extra time to really get into it, because it's a fascinating little building. I really do wonder what it was, what its original purpose was. So we were saying East Germany, perhaps. So down this way, in a big forest somewhere. So let's pop it down there. I reckon we might be further east. We could be. Oh, do we take a guess and come further east? I'm gonna do it. If we're there, I'm gonna be really annoyed. But I made a decision. We have a decision made. And we're gonna have a few seconds left, hopefully, just to start thinking about. Look at this train tracks through the middle. It must have been some sort of significant installation if it's got what looks like tracks through the middle of it. And then off and out and down some cliffs down here, and then some more buildings back this way. We'll just stick a hint of them in. And bring that in like that. Bring that up a little. Now, I can see that the game has ended up there. You can see, I've not looked up yet. Were we in? We were in Eastern Germany. We were down here. It's not going to tell us what it is on the map. Unless it's somewhere really famous that's abandoned. But we were somewhere just south of Berlin. Oh, I should have stuck with my gut feeling. I wonder if we would have been much better. No, we would have been much closer. And I kept my sort of original guess down here near Munich. Ah well. Life goes on. Oh, I really want to spend another bit of time on this. But it's not the way. It's not the geosketching way. If you want to see more extended geosketches, Sunday night, live streaming, we spend a lot longer drawing along with chat and having a real good time doing that. Another abandoned place, this time a castle of some kind. Problem with these sorts of rounds is you don't get much of a clue. It's looking very flat out there, possibly with a few little hills. What can we tell? What can castle architecture tell me? We're looking at wide, squat things, big, fluted, open hearths, cooking on and heating and things like that. My gut feeling here, could be wrong, normally is wrong as we've just seen, is Ireland. Don't know where we are, don't know what it is we're looking at. Need to find something interesting to draw, which may or may not be this. Which way do I go in my sketchbook to find a new page? Aha, there we go. Right, so we've got this interesting tunnel underneath. Start just positioning myself on the camera. Starting about there. Excellent. Right, so we've got this tunnel coming underneath. And that's coming across this way. Oh, I've made that. No, maybe. Maybe a bit big. Maybe that's a more suitable scale. And then we've got this big wall up above it. That's a bit better, yeah, scale-wise. And then we've got a little fluted window. Fluted? Pointed? Arched? I keep saying fluted. Seems to be the word of the evening. Seems to be the word fluted. I'm not even sure what that would mean in response to a window. A fluted window. I imagine I'm using it completely wrong. But this kind of got this little thing at the top. Little point. Little bit of decoration. Could be Scotland. For some reason in my mind, if I think of an old, it looks old, this place. It looks, I think of early Gaelic strongholds. I think of these kind of bothy, the big sort of stone cairns they have up in Scotland and in Ireland as well. They have kind of that sort of low featured stronghold. I don't know. I don't think we're going to have much time to draw much else on here. Oh no, we've got 2 minutes left. Maybe we go colour. Maybe that's going to be a quicker way than trying to detail out all these bits. And we can suggest that kind of rugged top. We can suggest here where the bricks have kind of worn away. We can suggest that this has got something coming over it. And we can see that this is going back into here. And down here we can see that we come obviously had a double floor at some point, whatever this building is. But it is what it is. Let's see how this entire drawing turns out. Maybe it was a second floor, maybe it was just, I don't know, windows perhaps down here? They look like almost like windowsills. Definitely not our most exciting drawing we've ever made. Not our worst. Not our worst by a long shot. If you've seen the other episode, you'll know exactly which drawing I'm thinking of. Reminds me of a little car on the coast of Ireland. And we didn't have long to draw it. 2 minutes, I believe, of our drawing time and guessing time on that one. And yeah, the drawing was, for want of a better word, abysmal. It really was not that anything that. Oh, we've got a minute left. We need to make a guess. Scotland, Ireland, Scotland, Ireland, Scotland. I don't know. We're gonna go Ireland. We're gonna say we're near. Delvin. Kilocam. Somewhere near Kilocam. No idea. It's honestly just a shot in the dark. It could be anywhere in the world. For a second there, I thought the round had ended and that I'd got it bang on, but no. We've got 30 seconds remaining. Right, so with that 30 seconds, let's get this detail in. Let's get this darkened down. Just to a point that we're happy we can leave it. And have a little sketch of where we are and where we've been. Interesting. So all that stuff I was talking about. Camber Castle. A Tudor defence. I thought it was much older than that. Right, so Camber. B-E-R. Castle. A Tudor defence. Definitely put that down as a place to visit when next time I'm on the southern coast down near Rye. Looks like a very nice ruins of a castle. Anyway, next round. Okay then. Military vehicle. Can we tell what vehicle that is? No, not from this angle. Cars. Peace signs. English writing. Not English looking though. Again, I'm thinking Germany. Just because it reminds me of the history documentaries where I've seen the holiday camps that were built. Maybe look a bit newer than that though. This sort of ironwork down this side maybe looks a little bit newer than that, so it could be anywhere. Maybe we're more east again. Looking somewhere Soviet downfall areas. What do we draw? I wish I could move around. We'd go draw that thing, but we can't. We need a new page because I'm not ruining that little drawing. I like that little modern drawing that we started with. And we are going to come around here, and I think we draw a smashed up car. Let's try see how we can do in 6 minutes. The advantage of drawing something that has been ripped apart is you can draw it quickly, draw it with gestures, and not have to worry too much about it looking right, because if it's wrong, you just blame it on the fact that it's been torn apart. Right, so down here we can see some sort of exposed metal beam. A little bit of the arch there. And it just runs away into nothing. So, there we go. And then this is going to come back this way. Some sort of a state vehicle that's been torn apart. We've got a back window there. We've got this seat going down here. This going around here. This going around here. We're very quickly getting that shape that we were looking for. That we're always looking for with these geosketching episodes, of just quickly getting ourselves blocked out so that we have something to show for it. We've got a tyre here. So we'll draw that on. We've got bits underneath that we're not sure what that is. And then we've got seats in the car, of course. We'll just quickly block in. And this is all caved in, so we can try and depict that a little bit. We can see the back of the car is in the back seat of the car, perhaps. And then we can put that in. Just like that. Got 2 minutes remaining to bring in some very quick pen. Trying to get this drawing together, and then once we've got the pen in, we might be able to bring some wash in. We don't have time for that. We don't have time for it, but what's the aim here? Is to quickly get these in. One minute 30 seconds remain. Come on. Speed draw like you've never drawn before. I'll do is colour grab like you've never colour grabbed before. Come on, pigment, activate. There we go. Green in the background. I want more colour than that. Green in the background. Dark areas, dark areas, dark areas. Tire. Red. Red, 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 red. Oh, we're not going to have time to guess, are we? Are we going to have 30 seconds on the clock remaining? Bit of blue. Smashed in window. Can get this in here. Bit of red. 20 seconds to go. That's coming across like that. Bit more on here. Get these seats done. $12 remaining. Oh no, don't swing yourself too far. Eastern Europe. Belarus, Russia border. Latvia. Very far off. Whittier, Alaska. Anyone out there do any better than me? Did you click on the play along link below and find that? I never would have, especially not so close to a centre of a town. We were on a shemmy loop. Oh, there we go. Where were we? Whittier. Leave a comment down below if you managed to guess anywhere close. If you got on the right continent, hats off to you. But I was all of my thinking, all of my initial gut feeling, way off. Was the big clue there that US coloured army vehicle? I didn't even think, didn't even cross my mind. Well, next round. Next abandoned place.